Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Super excited to have you here. Today we're going to take a look at the energy and guidance for you for the month of November. So part of that is Scorpio season. Scorpio season is if you're a rising sign, your house of fun and romance. If you are, and then we moves into Sagittarius, and so that would be health and day-to-day activities, and which I'm sure you notice that the holiday time is always super busy. And so I gotta say, I'm not real excited about what I'm seeing here, Cancer. What's going on? Oh, well, that's nice. Okay. Well, this is so unusual. They actually gave me 3 cards for your overall energy, but when I'm seeing what I'm seeing here, for you, they selected the Oceanic Tarot, which is fun. So your overall energy is super interesting. Okay. I think you've been through some difficulty, and you're regaining your balance. And I think that when all those planets were going through a Libra, that is in a square to you. And a square is very tense. It is the most tense angle. It's very uncomfortable. I have a lot of Cancer placements, and my moon is in Pisces, and my Pisces moon is at an uncomfortable angle also to Libra. And Libra season, I'm always like, oh my gosh, it's hard. It is hard. So the good news is Scorpio season is so much better, right? Because now we're going to be into a fellow water sign, and the energy will flow better. And most of the planets are going to be there very soon. So by the time we get to November, actually on the 31st, Mars moves into Scorpio, so able to take action on things in a way that's really beneficial. The sun will be in Scorpio by then. And Venus. Venus will be in your house of partnership. If you're a Cancer rising, and so she'll be in an earthy, grounded, what's a value sign, and so there's a lot of opportunities here to get our footing again. To get after we just a few more weeks. Hang in there. Not even weeks. What is the date today? So you'll be getting this on the 21st. So that's like 10 days, not even 2 weeks. Okay, so hang in there. So you have here the King of Cups. The King of Cups is understanding. Understanding what you've been through is emotional calm, and it is your superpower, right? Being able to be empathetic about a situation and understand and see it from the viewpoint of where are we right now and how is this going to work for us. And you have the Four of Swords, which is recovery. So some of you may have been ill. I think that is a real possibility because we also have, and for some of you, there's been a little, looks like illness, to be honest. For some of you, it is, it could be financial. Could be that you left a job. It could be that you left a relationship, but I think that you're okay with that. I just think that it was a matter of processing through it was a little hard. So we have the Hermit. The Hermit, it says contemplation. The Hermit is really great for this recovery card. This means that you're going to take the time to go within, and understand what happened. The lessons learned are always powerful, right? And so we learned that when the North Node was in our sign. About what 2019 and 2020, we did a lot of having to let things go and to heal and to figure out where we're going. And some of you may be still working through some of that process of healing and releasing and understanding. I think the North Node shines the light and lets us know, and then we have to take the action. And so I feel like you may have been taking action on some things over the last 18 months. And now, the norms are getting ready to switch signs, and I think that you're wrapping up a cycle, completing something. You're getting close to it. You're close to completion. I feel like you're trying to decide, and I'm not sure that you are it feels more like ending the uncertainty, which doesn't necessarily mean ending a job or ending, but there's something you have to let go of. Okay. I'm going to get to the bad news first, and then we'll cover the good news. So you're in a very stuck situation here, because here we find you to start off here in this 8 of Swords. And 8 of Swords here says restriction, but the restriction is always self-imposed. You're not actually stuck in anything. In fact, this is a shark that's in the way, and so the swords are actually protecting you from a shark. So what this really feels like, this is not the usual 8 of Swords, and they selected this deck for you for a reason, okay? So what this feels like is you've been trying to get something going, you've been trying to move something, but there's been a restriction, a stoppage, a block, and it's been there to protect you. Because on the other side of these swords is the shark. And so you're actually being protected. It feels like, oh my gosh, I would like things to get moving. Why are they not moving? And there's a reason they're not moving. In the advice, we have the temptation, and there is a suggestion here that you don't get caught up in other people's emotional whirlwinds, right? Because that is a water spout. And they're spinning around in it. And so this is not being caught up in other people's emotional dramas. It's releasing and letting that go. What are you supposed to lean into? And we have travel. We have the 8 of Wands. Some of you just need a vacation. Because we have the recovery here to allow yourself to understand, the contemplation. If you guys can take a break at all and get away, even if just for a weekend, and go someplace where there's water and sit and contemplate and allow that to happen. If you cannot do that, maybe go get a hotel room and just lay in the bath for the weekend. Like, I just need some space. I need some time to myself. I just want to think. Some of you are recovering from something physical, and so, allow, maybe it's water therapy, which is really weird message coming in with 8 of Wands. But there's something where you have to travel to get to where you're going. What are you focused on? Abundance. Perfect. You are focused on the future. You are focused on creation. You are focused in the right areas, because what we think about is what we create. And you're thinking about what you're going to create in the manner of abundance. And so I'm right there. That is the most positive thing about this whole thing, is that you figured that out. That you're like, I'm going to figure this out, right? I'm going to figure this out. So in the area of opportunities, you have the opportunity to release your anxieties. We have the 9 of Swords in the area of opportunities. And so, but again, they're blocking the shark, right? And so I would say that these cards are really suggesting that what you do is you say to yourself, okay, I can't go that way. And that's okay. You know how when you're driving and then all of a sudden, you get to a place and the traffic's all stopped and backed up, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to take a different route. And so you do. And those people that stayed there and waited thinking the traffic was going to clear end up being stuck there for hours. That's your opportunity to redirect. Because in the area of your subconscious, you're thinking about ending something. There is a completion of a cycle. But it feels like the cycle of where your thoughts are going. So you have the 8, the 9, and the 10 that came out. I've had this deck for years. Trust me, they've been well used and they're not in order. To have this many swords come out is amazing. You have the 6 of Swords, healing, the calmness in the outcome. So the advice is to get out of the emotional maelstrom here and get into the calmer waters. So you could do that. You're holding something together right now, and you're doing it by sheer strength of will. This says stability, and what it is this mermaid is opening up a net that's got a whole bunch of fish in it and holding the portal open to allow the flow of the fish to come out. The fish represent abundance, and it looks like a portal of abundance being held open. And this is you. So, whatever you're doing, this abundance that you're focused on, you keep focusing on it, it's going to work. It's going to work. Wow. The obstacle is your imagination. The obstacle is doubting the little voice in your head. The obstacle is, are you tapped into your intuition? The obstacle is, are you afraid to dream again? Oh, right? You know, when we were kids, Cancer people, when we were kids, everybody's like, oh, you've got such a great imagination. Because we did. But you need to get your head out of the clouds and you got to get to work. You know, everything isn't what you want it to be. Actually, it is. Start dreaming again. And it's hard, right? That was something I was really struggling with when the North Node was in Cancer, was remembering that I'm allowed to dream my existence into reality. But you can do that. It's beautiful. Because here's what's in your environment. The Ace of Cups. Some kind of a wonderful opportunity that is emotionally satisfying. Dream it into existence. Dream it into reality. You can manifest by focusing on it. Your outcome for this month is you have options. You'll have options. We have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles usually is about trying to keep things in balance, so I do want to encourage that. But the way this is depicted, we've got this beautiful sea turtle. Sea turtles are about creation. There's lots and lots of mythologies of the creation of the world that are based around the sea turtle. The sea turtle represents longevity and creation. Swimming through the emotional waters, you have options. What do you want to create? What do you want to dream into existence? He's carrying the cup. Here it is. It's right here in the environment. Keep that portal of abundance open. Keep the mindset of abundance open. That's the portal of abundance. Okay? It's the mindset of I can manifest and I can create the stability by the sheer power of my thought. I was talking to my son yesterday, and I actually think he's a Cancer rising, and I know what that sounds like. I should know, right? But we need to get his birth certificate because I can't remember his exact minute of birth. And if he was born at 2:20, he's a Gemini rising. If he was born at 2:22, he's a Cancer rising. And I kind of think it's after 2:22. I've just always kind of generalized it. I've never really tried to get into his chart because he wasn't ready for me to do that, so I haven't done it. Now I need his birth certificate, so he's on the hunt for it. Otherwise, we'll order it. But he says to me, I manifest my own luck. Everybody can manifest their own luck. You can manifest your own luck. You can absolutely manifest your own luck, and it looks like you're doing it because we have the Nine of Pentacles as an outcome. Gratitude. Gratitude for what you're going to accomplish. So, stay calm. Release the doubts. Release the doubts. This is your opportunity to trust. To trust the universe. I trust the universe. It will bring the abundance, the flow of abundance to me. I am going to stand here in my trust of the universe. I'm going to hold the portal of abundance wide open and allow it to flow to me. Because look, I mean, these fish are flying right at him. Use meditation to help you with your anxiety. And to also tap into knowing which option is the one to follow. But you have calm, gratitude, and options as you walk out of this month. This is really beautiful. Be willing to adjust, to travel. You may have to travel to increase your abundance. You may travel for fun. You may travel to find some relaxation, or it could be traveling around in your mind, letting go of this and that, traveling, astral travel to get the guidance and the information you need. Some of you, that is going to be it. You're so intuitive, it could totally be that. There is an opportunity in your environment. It says love. So for some of you, it could be a relationship, but I don't think so. When I'm looking at these cards, what I see, it is an opportunity to do something you love to do, something you absolutely love to do. Okay, absolutely. This travel card here for some of you is astral travel, and it could happen during dream time. You have dream root and your dreams. There's a need to listen to your dreams. Again, the obstacle is your imagination. Be willing to open your imagination, and we have flow. We have the flow of abundance right here. Allow yourself to open up to the flow. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So that's Clover. You manifest your own luck. I gotta say, as I'm doing this reading, I'm positive that he is a Cancer rising. He's got so much air in his chart, it's hard for me to tell. I mean, he's got so much air, it's really hard for me to tell, but it makes more sense to me than the other, so it's exciting. Okay. Okay. Yes, flow of abundance coming to you. You have hidden fortune. Wealth and riches await you. Discover surprises in the most unexpected places. Notice signs which lead you to joy and prosperity. Whatever lights you up, the thing that you're passionate about, that is where the abundance comes from. You have the miracle blossom. The miracle blossom says, let the universe bring you extra money. Let go of how. Trust that it is on its way. Hold the portal of abundance open. And you have the luxury gift. The luxury gift says, don't hang on so tightly to your resources. Go ahead and say, I can afford to buy this small thing. It doesn't have to be a big thing, right? Maybe it's a latte. I don't know. I can afford to do that because I know that I can afford to do this. Because the portal of abundance is open and it's flowing toward me. They're reminding me, gratitude. Okay, flowing toward me, but to me and through me. So as the abundance portal starts bringing in opportunities and increasing your income, make sure that you are also passing along the opportunities to other people. Gratitude is an action word, and so you get a little bump in a raise, then you go and you tip a little bigger. You get somebody brings you like they had so many tomatoes that, would you like some of these tomatoes? And so you take the tomatoes and you're like, I don't need all these tomatoes, but my neighbor really likes tomatoes, so I'm going to give her some of them, right? So it's that kind of a situation where you're going to open up and you're going to share. You're going to allow things to flow to you and through you to others, okay? Looks really, really good. Okay, let's take a look at love. Let's take a look at love, Cancer. This looks amazing. This is just about trusting. This is an opportunity right now for you to prove to yourself that you actually trust you and you trust the universe and that everything is going to come to you. Oh, and for some of you, this is an opportunity for love coming in. You have new love. Now, again, it could be a passion project. It could be a baby. Embrace the new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work, opportunities, or spiritual growth. Could be romance. But I really feel like this has to do with that passion. You just need to let your imagination have a little more play. Let's get the final words of Spirit here. This looks amazing. So I do want to remind you that I am on Facebook, so come and join me every day. Pop in and say hello. There's little videos for the daily energy. And then in 2 weeks, whatever the heck is going to be, the mid-month is going to come out. Wow. Okay. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Success. I know there is no greater gift. I know there is no greater goal than to love. Growth. That's the abundance here of the Empress. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. This is really could be about you tapping in. The more you trust the universe is bringing things to you, the more things they bring to you. Honestly, it just opens up the floodgates of opportunities. Doors are popping open. We step through that 1010 gateway, and as we step out onto our path, and as we trust, and as we walk through, and we start opening things up, and then we get to the 1111 gateway, and I feel like this is going to be a big transformational energy coming in. Allow yourself continue to grow and evolve. You graduated from North Node School. Now let's use that information that we got, those downloads, that growth, and really do something. You have honesty. Honesty says I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So be honest with yourself. What is it you really want? What are you going to do? The only person you have to ever answer to truly is yourself, and we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. You can't change what other people are going to do. You can only ever work on yourself. So continue to grow, continue to expand, continue to do what you know works for you. Expand your self-esteem, and success follows. Love yourself. Love yourself first, and everything else will flow in. And trust. And you got luck here. Remember, you have luck. You manifest your own luck. All right, you guys take great care. I will see you soon. This is amazing. Talk to you.